And we are back, episode 186 of Journey to a Million here on this Thursday night. Look, myself, Drew Skyberg here, joined with Zack Rausch, Jared Valleskey, just the trio. No guests tonight, which it was great having guests join us across the postseason, and we look forward to having guests, of course, on the off season as well. But hey, it's great to have the normal crew back. Zack, we in fact got to get together last week. Zack reserved a pickleball card for us, which was very nice of him, and we got to play some pickleball. So
it worked well.
Really enjoyed it. We had a great time. Oh, Jared, I don't think we told Jared any of this, but it was really awesome.
Is it actually play?
Your Wi-Fi is so bad we can't hear you.
Is it? Is it bad?
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh.
Who's got the bad Wi-Fi now? Okay. Oh.
There we go.
With them.
So no reservation. So we did not play. But
they had the nets up. Were people playing? Is it too cold to play?
Inside.
Oh.
Inside pickleball.
Okay.
I'm kind of crazy with pickleball, but not that crazy. I could draw the line at 30 degrees.
Yeah, we got some class for that, Jared. I mean, we wouldn't just go out there in any weather, but no, we didn't get to play. Zack fortunately found an indoor golf simulator in Manitowoc. That's where we were blessed playing that, and it was refreshing. You know, we played it front nine. Talk about masterclass. Look, all I'll say is new simulator, some adjustment. I already am not a good golfer, and you pair that with testing out some new physics. You can get quite the.
What was your damn score, Drew?
Quite.
What was your damn score? Plus, let's just say a lot. Plus 56.
Let's say I was looking to set records. I had
to be fair.
A par.
To be fair, it was probably the most realistic simulator I've ever played on, and we only had 2-foot gimmies.
It was. It was insane for putting. What was it? 2.5.
2 feet.
Yeah, 2 feet. I mean, trying to putt 2 feet for an indoor simulator, and you can call me a wuss, whatever. I mean, I obviously need to practice more. I already knew that for putting. On 10 feet, I knew that. You put me on 2 feet, I'm getting an extra.
Just a fifth of the way.
Well, yeah, but Zach, you were 4 putting.
Yeah, no. But for me, the issue was the long distance putts. Usually on simulator, it's like it just seemed like they rolled forever. Like, I don't know if it went based on like the speed or something like that instead of, I don't know what it went off of, but like the long distance putts were not the same as other simulators. So it's like I'm hitting a 70-foot putt. Like, I'm going to hit it pretty hard, and I would somehow putt it, 40 feet over. It's like, well, I don't know what happened here.
Okay, so now when you struggle on the simulator, it's just because the machine is broken. But when I struggle, it's because I don't know my distances. Okay.
Well, I was like 20-something. I was like 22 over, I think, through 9.
Yeah. Well,
so when my 9-iron goes 170 or 180, it's just because I'm not used to it, right?
Don't worry, we brought that up, Jared.
Yeah.
No,
I grabbed my 9. It happens sometimes.
Or Zach's 9. I was like, well, I must be able to hit this pretty far because Jared hits his 200. So
yeah.
Also lost like 5 golf balls, I think. Put a few in the water.
At a simulator?
Like,
well, figuratively, but Jared, to be fair, Zach twice hit one out literally.
Like you normally do?
Like
when it bounces off the top and
one of them was like, like there's trees on like the edge of the course, right? Obviously. And I was probably like by the second tree in, like you're going into the woods. I was by the second tree. It was like any golf course you can be able to play out of that, no problem. Out of bounds. I was like, what? Like there wouldn't have even been a tree. I could have got out without having a tree in my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
stupid.
Quite the time.
Yeah,
You said it was good though, right? You want to go again?
Yeah, we'd run it back. Look, it's only up for me.
Better than Green Bay, you think?
Well,
Yeah. Oh,
okay, we gotta talk about
no question.
There's two people that stopped because they're fairly new simulators, I think. There's two groups of people that come back and look at the simulators when we're golfing. Drew's up both times, figures because he took 100 shots, but he was up both times, and they walk back both times, puts it in the water. It's like
they're like no pressure, and I trust me, I actually didn't feel pressure. And when we say clutch gene, I like to think I have the clutch gene, but I would
like
say
30 yards into the water.
In these instances too, it was kind of dumb luck just how it worked out. And it was just so funny because these people like, and I don't, we don't know them, but they were just like, no pressure. We just want to watch. Don't feel any pressure. And it's like, okay, well, I don't feel pressure, but then both of
back shots
after time. It's like okay, whatever. And then they're like, oh, sorry. And it's like acknowledging. And then it was funny. Look, it happens.
Blame them for your bad play then. Blame all them. Don't blame it on your own ability. Blame the pressure.
Take away those. He's only 52 over.
Yeah.
It's only up. No, we got Super Bowl. Quite an underwhelming game. I guess we kind of asked how Jared was doing, but it's hard to hear him. His internet is putting on.
Is it bad?
Legacy performance.
It's good now.
It's kind of like Drake
Zach?
May. Drake May in the playoffs.
Yikes.
Yeah. No. This game, look, the only thing I was rooting for, guys, at one point, well, look, I'll just acknowledge awesome year for the Seattle Seahawks. What a season. What a Super Bowl team. And not a weird year, to say the least, from how we look at how the preseason shook out and how we got to here, I'd say. But just awesome to see the result. It was a dominant game, and unfortunately, that means for the viewer, was not the most exciting game when the defenses dominated the way they did. So I'll lead with that. I'll also lead with at one point in the fourth quarter, I was rooting for the 0 touchdowns. There was FanDuel had one of those special ones. Remember that we read and scoff at that. Why are they offering this? It was no touchdowns scored in the entire game. And we got through 3 quarters. It was 12-0. So we almost got it. But
went through 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
But then we saw the scoring, the flurries of the scoring hits. So it was actually 4 in that single quarter. So crazy how it worked out. But I don't know. I'll open it up. But I thought underwhelming game, and it's the biggest game, so that's why we watch it. But yeah. Yep. Zach, thanks. Jared, even better.
Well, my Wi-Fi is bad. I don't know if I can talk or not because.
Yeah, you're fine. It's.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, the best team won. I don't know.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Plus 16.
I thought it was going to be like 40-10, so it was a little closer than I thought, but it was still pretty bad. I mean, it wasn't that.
Oh boy.
It's getting bad.
That's bad.
Bye.
I only watched until there's probably 10 minutes left in the third quarter. I turned it off. Quit watching because.
Zach, stop watching the Super Bowl. Are you serious?
Yeah. Yep.
Look,
you want to watch it. It was a boring game.
No, I enjoyed it.
So.
And look, now it's gonna be just Zach and I talking about it. That's even better. No, I thought, well, you hit on it. It was a boring game. Was kind of upset. I wanted Rashid Shaheed to get more rushing yards. I wanted George Halani to get more carries. Disappointing things like that happen to me. I wanted Hunter Henry to have a bigger game, which that was totally pass interference on that 2-point conversion. Zach might not have been watching, but Jared, you hear me? 2-point conversion. Hunter Henry, that was DPI.
Yeah. Didn't matter, but yeah, it was.
It didn't matter, but for my sanity, I was quite upset. I thought that was come on. At least give him that. But.
Until I'm gonna.
Gosh.
Right.
We couldn't hear that, Jared.
Play.
Oh, he said no. He said no penalties and something about tackling. Look,
He just stuck like.
I know Will Campbell played hurt, and I definitely feel, but like this is, he didn't have a great performance. That's Jared's internet right now. It's
Yeah, historically bad.
who?
Well, both.
Both. Yeah, it was just tough that we'll let him get it together. Yeah, that was just the offensive line for the Patriots. It was just rough. I mean, think about the amount of, I thought from a schematic standpoint, the game plan put together was just flat out impressive. All on Seattle's side. Mike McDonald, just awesome performance from a defensive standpoint. The big thing I thought, I saw Ernest Jones. This came out like today. He was calling out what New England's plays were like on film, or like if you recall, like we've seen like Luke Kuechly, we've seen players before. We saw like call out plays like that, and he was just calling out what was going to happen. So, just
I mean, the Patriots, they were not a Super Bowl team.
Yeah,
like
I don't want to lead with that, but like that was kind of where I'm going with this. Is
I'm just saying, look, if you go back 10 years, they're probably in the bottom 3 to 4 Super Bowl teams.
Oh no.
Like
no disputing. I mean, the Rams team that made it up, like first Rams team that made it comes to mind.
The Rams Patriots one?
Yeah, which I know from a scoring standpoint, everybody can point to that one. But I was shocked, kind of looking at this. I think the biggest takeaway was how good LA. Yeah, the Rams. I'm gonna make this a Rams stat. Don't worry. How good the Rams. Like the Rams are literally the second best team. But there's also is like, like the only team that could score on Seattle's defense was the Los Angeles Rams this year. What was that? All other teams were averaging 14 points a game this year against them.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying. I don't know if it was the week before the Super Bowl or whatever, or 2 weeks before, I guess. But it was. That's why I think the playoffs would have been a lot better and a lot more interesting if like the teams like Houston, New England, Seattle, like if they, go ahead had to go play Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase up in Cincinnati. It's like, sure, it might not be a good game, but that offense is probably going to score. Like, I don't care how good your defense is, that offense is going to score. Or like you go play, Lamar Jackson in Baltimore or something. We just didn't really have that. Like there was, 2 of those great offenses, and it was a lot of the playoffs was like defensive teams that won kind of close games throughout the year, or like teams like the Bears where they weren't really like necessarily a defensive team, but
they won ugly games
that end by like 1 score or something like that. There's just a lot of those teams that I felt like once we got later into the playoffs, it kind of like the first 6 games or whatever were phenomenal, and then after that, I feel like a lot of the games were kind of.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, Bo Nix's injury is what kind of comes to mind here, like on New England's side, and still New England won the game. They won the game, so right, they still made it there. But if you look at it right, obviously it feels like Bo Nix's injury would have made a whole lot difference. I think even in this game we would have saw a close battle given that, but I'm. It's one of those that Seattle is the best team. I mean, like looking at it through and through, overall team. Yeah, Jared agrees. I mean, they beat.
Can you hear me now? Is it better or no?
What? Yeah, you're better now.
My Wi-Fi better? Okay, cool.
You fixed it.
I just turned it off and turned it back on, put in some rice.
Jared.
They were the best team, but I think for the playoffs, it would have been a lot more interesting if we saw more of a variety of teams instead of having so many teams that were just defensive and like we're going to win.
It was a unique field. Yeah, I would say this postseason stood out with that. I did hear, well, I'm not the first person to say this, I won't be the last, but like I'm not even like Sam Darnold, right? He didn't, no turnovers. I mean, like look at it, like he didn't do what we were fearful of all year, and that's just something like tip your cap, like that's awesome. It's an awesome story, but we still I still just want to make sure like people always do this after the Super Bowl, right? The quarterback, whoever won it, is automatically
Top
cemented
5
as
quarterback in the NFL.
let's look at the numbers and look how he played. And even in the big game here, obviously they played like a little bit with a lead. They played more conservative given that, but like I haven't heard it out of anyone's mouth that saying that he played great, right? I mean, it's not like he didn't need to. I mean, like they were in the position to just run the football. Credit Kenneth Walker, right? I just want to say like
Kenneth Walker.
what?
Anyone want him? Anyone want Kenneth Walker?
No. I'll get to my Kenneth
Most
Walker
overpriced
takes,
guy this offseason. Most overpriced.
yeah, and
fantasy, yes.
we're gonna see the recency bias. Those are great examples. And yeah, Darnold made the plays, and Walker just with Walker, I don't know if you all know, it just drives me crazy. I said in the group chat, he takes every play outside. He will not run between the tackles. Everything is bounced out. I mean, it is insane to me, but it was very effective. He was very patient, and I don't know, I was just he's an awesome runner. Don't get me wrong, but I wonder how like this will impact his free agency, and obviously we think will greatly. So
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I wish we would have seen like if Philly, say Kellen Moore was still their offensive coordinator, or like they had an offensive coordinator that, you know, they've basically been alternating between good and bad. If this would have been a year where they had a good offensive coordinator, what would have happened? Like, how would the playoffs have been different? I mean, I think they're for sure beating San Francisco, right? Like,
probably
if the offense was what it was last year, the defense was great. They couldn't move the ball.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my read on it, I would say, is the NFC Championship was really the Super Bowl for the best teams. I mean, that's how I read it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a Rams fan through and through this year, but I always thought those two teams were I mean, we saw it in their matchups. They're the best. I mean, obviously I had in my Super Bowl, like you might be like, oh, Drew, you had the Buffalo Bills in the start. Yeah, I had that given the offensive, having the best quarterback. I always feel a safe bet there, but like holistic teams, this is kind of a big point that maybe Zach and I too like don't always like talk about in these. And Jared tends to be more on this, right? Is who is the best overall team? Special teams. You saw that with Seattle, right? You didn't see that with Los Angeles, right? But defense, and having a balanced offense.
If you're like your team around the quarterback still has to be good enough. And obviously Seattle's team around Sam Darnold is great. Sam Darnold played good in the playoffs when he needed to. But when you look at like New England, well, first of all, Drake Bay didn't play well in the playoffs. That's issue number one. The other issue is the team around him isn't that great. So it can't, like, even if he would have played well, I still think they lose that game because there's just not enough to make up. Like, having a good quarterback isn't enough to make up that difference. And I think that's when, like, once Buffalo lost, I think that's what kind of ended up being, it's either Rams or Seattle. Whoever wins the championship game is winning the Super Bowl. But I think if Buffalo would have made it, I think it would have been kind of still a toss-up once we got to the Super Bowl. But, I mean, I think going into the Super Bowl, even like the AFC Championship, everyone kind of knew it's probably going to be whoever comes out of the NFC.
Yeah. Jerry, it's good now. It looks like
stayed healthy.
Yeah.
Right. If he stayed healthy, that would have been a lot better. Broncos, Seahawks.
Yeah. Looking back, I'm kind of shocked it was 4.5. I mean, we all had Seattle covering, I think. I don't know. And Alex didn't, unfortunately, but I don't know. Yeah, I actually was thinking about what you were saying, Jared, last week. Like, tell me why it wouldn't be a blowout, basically. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like thinking about that, like, even before the game, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, I mean, they would have to have a couple turnovers. It's like they haven't turned the ball over this year. I'm like even at like a 2-score game wouldn't be surprising, let alone it finished as what?
Let's not say obviously it's going to be a blowout. The first 3 quarters.
No, I'm not saying a blowout, Zach, but I'm saying like I'm saying like a one, at least a 1-score. Like obviously 1 score
Zach,
there,
12-0,
at least by a touchdown.
0.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying like they showed us those 3 quarters, even though it was 12-0, obviously it was more than 4.5. They showed how it can be that close of a game, right? Like their first drive, didn't they drive down and like
they didn't score? They didn't score.
Okay, but acting like it was obviously going to be a 20-point game or whatever.
I didn't say 20.
It very well could have been a close game through 3 quarters.
I just said we probably
One
shouldn't have
little
been that
change.
surprised that it was this 2-score game. It was a 16-point game. It finished as. I'm just talking total, and that came with a lot of pushing it downfield in garbage time from a stat standpoint. Drake May threw for almost 300 yards. But my point was yes, this game was the Patriots showed they could stay in games in Patriots ways. Quite frankly, the script in the first 2 quarters, first half was actually the path I thought the Patriots could win the game. But until, of course, it kind of compiled. It was like, okay, well, Drake May hasn't had that turnover yet, right? That's been kind of the key within this postseason is right not making turnovers and having those costly things, right? We saw the AFC Championship essentially decide that game. When you get to the Super Bowl, we saw him 2 picks, a fumble. Obviously, huge difference there in that second half, but it was only a matter of time given the amount of pressure they were getting. Seattle was getting the whole game. So, I don't know. Just
Internet's bad.
my favorite part was Collinsworth's commentary, especially in the second half. Like,
I heard favorite part was Chris
He's like-
Collinsworth commentary.
yeah. When Drake May threw that pick in the second half, he was like, "I got nothing for you here. I got nothing."
That was tough. No, definitely upsetting year for the Patriots. Or I'm sorry, upsetting ending to the year. Awesome year for the Patriots, given kind of where they were mocked at, right? I mean, people had them, as a last place team, an up and coming 6 or 7 win team, and then we get to this year where they're the 2nd seed, right? We poo-pooed the schedule at the start of the year and or at the start of the postseason, which was still something to note, but hey, they came through it in the postseason, got the biggest game, and the hard part is for them is you don't often get here, and that's I think gonna be the unfortunate thing, right? You don't know when you're gonna be back. I mean, we think about Joe Burrow, we think about players who haven't made it before, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, right? Naming some of those top guys. So that's definitely gonna be the next the kind of thing that always kind of sucks with it. And obviously us to our teams, we haven't gotten to experience the Super Bowl in our lifetimes, but not in our rooting interest lifetimes, call it. So I don't know.
Yeah, you won't go.
What?
Here.
What are you saying, Zach?
Yeah, I mean, aren't the odds more favorable than not that Drake May's never going to make it back?
Yes. Given
that
second-year quarterbacks history, has never happened. Has never happened.
I don't buy that. I mean, Vrabel's a good coach, so it's
I think that's kind of the big thing. You were hitting out before. I want to add was with the defense and offense. You're like, well, yeah, this team's not that. The team around him is not that great, and it's like, yeah, I guess it's not the best, but it's not bad. They still have some good key players around them, especially on that defense. I would say though, definitely their coaching. There's this edge, right, with what Josh McDaniel's done with that offense. Furthermore, what Mike Vrabel's just done with that team, that identity they have, and furthermore, right, that defense, the impacts they've had there. So, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, also, I don't know. It's like most years, like this team's not making the Super Bowl either, though, right? Like you look at every other year, like they're probably first, second round exit. They just like the path they went this year was, I mean, actually kind of crazy, but
it reminded me of the 2021-2022 season. It reminded me more of like the Bengals Rams Super Bowl, with the paths these teams had, and it wasn't like, well, I don't know. And the Bengals had much more impressive wins. So like, I'm not saying in that sense, just the league year itself. Nobody had those 2 teams as like, call it Super Bowl, the front runners, and nor did they this year. It's just the last couple of years, it's ended up being teams we have favorited, make a run, and let alone are usually in the game. So very unique year. Jared, there he is, and it's working a lot better.
See if this works better. Can you hear me better?
Audio is not as good, but we can hear you, so we'll take
Yeah,
it.
the audio is not going to be as good, but
He's back.
Yeah, it should be good.
Well,
hopefully.
Yeah. People need to. I won't be surprised if we see some posts saying like Kenneth Walker's a top 10 running back in the NFL. Sam Darnold's top 5. It's the recency bias is going to be probably worse this offseason than most off seasons. I feel like, especially, what?
You hate that.
Yeah. And the other thing is people saying Drake May is a fraud. He's not a top 15 quarterback. That's insane. You look at
second-year player.
Sure, he's a second-year player. He was second in MVP voting, right? And look what he had to work with. 32-year-old Stephon Diggs as his wide receiver 1. Hunter Henry. That offense has granted they weren't going against top teams, but the offense doesn't have really talent around him, and that's what we saw in the playoffs. Right? That's obviously he didn't play good himself, but also not having any as good of a supporting cast going against top defenses, that I'm sure that led to part of the issues that the offense had.
Yeah,
I think it can fix my mic, possibly.
Jared's gonna fix his mic. One thing I wanted to note right away. Sorry, I was enamored by this conversation of right all the bias that we're gonna see and with it, and I was just already looking at what Kenneth Walker is projected to get in free agency. Right, I wonder how the league's gonna react to this. Is kind of the big thing. We're gonna see this in fantasy football. We're gonna see this in the media. We know that. How are the teams going to react to this is a big thing. And one way we're going to see that is the Super Bowl MVP is an unrestricted free agent. So what I see right now per spot track, potentially what he could get is a 5-year, $52 million deal, which from an average annual value standpoint.
5 years.
What?
Nobody's signed him to 5 years.
Well, that's my thought right now too. Is I don't think that's going to happen. I think it'll be similar. It'll be between Ramondre Stevenson and James Cook. So I'll walk through those deals. If you don't mind.
Cook was 15, right? Stevenson was 10, 12.
Well, so Cook was 4-year 46. Jacobs was 448. Stevenson was 4 for 36. So I think he'll probably get 10 to 12 annually.
I'm thinking he'll probably be a higher end of that. I won't be surprised if he gets more than Jacobs and Cook. Salary cap keeps going up.
I guess. You'll probably have to pay $452, 4. Maybe that same. I'm shocked they calculate. Spot Trek has this 5-year number in here.
Yeah, that's. A lot of guys have gotten 4-year deals though, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. That's where I was just floored to see that.
Yeah,
right now I see 4 for 30.
One of the big things I think is going to be a factor in how much he signs for. Does he sign before or after Gibbs and Bijan get extended, or Achane gets extended?
Yep.
Because those guys are going to get. They're going to be in the 20s.
Yep, it'll be a new wave
pretty easily. So if that happens, he might get closer to 15.
Jerry, we got
you. You're going to get 20? Yeah.
What?
You think that Gibbs and Bijan are getting 20 a year?
CMC and Saquon are at 20. Those guys are both more versatile than them, younger.
I don't know. CMC was at 20.
24.
Yeah. Who goes first? That's my question. I think Bijan obviously should be the highest paid, but we'll see how that will shake out. Given the cap,
Gibbs.
And think about the overall cap composition, right? Detroit has Hutchinson, right? They have Goff locked in. They now with the Amon-Ra, they got whereas Atlanta, whatever they do with quarterback, sounds like Kirk Cousins is not going to be an option there, but right, arguably they have a young quarterback under contract, or however they're going to maneuver that. They could easily part with Pitts, or they could however they tag him, that'll be an interesting story this offseason. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But it just seems like the stars are going to line where Bijan's going to be the highest paid running back. Also, then we'll see how Walker slots in. What?
Don't they have to sign London too?
Well, London will need to get extended. That's right. But you still look at it, the most expensive position, they're going to have a rookie contract, most likely. So there's a lot of cap flexibility there.
I mean, I think they actually lose. Well, hold on. I'm pulling up Kirk Cousins. They'll probably do it post June 1st, but.
Yep.
I don't know if I can talk or not, if my audio is better.
Your audio is good, Jared. We can hear you.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. Don't want to mess
We're
up
excited.
anything.
We can hear you. The
Cool.
audience, I'm sure, is too. So.
Yeah, if they do, so post June 1st, they would, they would save $1.5 million this year and then have 12 dead for next year. So Kirk Cousins leaving doesn't make a huge difference for them. But either way, for this year cap wise, both of those guys' an extension's probably going to lower their cap hit. They're on huge rookie deals. And just how contracts are structured, usually an extension is going to lower it in the first few years and they're just push it down the road. So
now we can see some of those Saints numbers. Lovely. No, looking at the league year, it already picks up a little here. Franchise tag already opens February 17th. See it next week already. But then we got Combine a couple weeks, franchise tag deadline March 3rd, and then free agency opens March 11th. So we got some time. Feels like baseball's a lot, signings you can see right happen like almost right after in baseball. Kind of sucks we have to wait nearly basically a month until we get free agents. So that'll be fun because we got basically a quarter of the league that's got to make some moves. If you look at the whole piece of pie from the league standpoint, so a lot going on.
You guys see the power rankings for next year?
No? What do you got?
You said the Chiefs were 11th or something?
I saw they're somewhere around there. The Bills
Yeah.
are 8.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where are the Packers, if I may ask?
They were top 10, weren't they?
Should be. I guess it's 6.
Probably.
I know Colts were 21, so
Makes sense.
where they should be. Yeah.
That's where we had them last year.
Space.
Hmm?
They got some cap space. Just got to sign.
Do they have cap space?
Yeah. Is Ward going to retire, Jared?
I think so.
Oh,
Which would free up a little bit.
but that's just he's such a stud. It just sucks. That was
He played 5 games, not even. Sauce played 1. Yeah.
quarterback's gonna be fun. That'll be a fun one to talk through this offseason. That's gonna be obviously one we're gonna be monitoring right away.
I'm got Daniel Jones.
It'll be Jones. Yeah.
And he'll be back for the beginning of the season. He should be.
I would argue the biggest signing would be Alec Pierce, or re-signing.
He's gonna be an
Honestly,
interesting one.
Because
Him and Kyle Pitts for obviously there's more skill position players, but I'm just intrigued with those two specifically on where they go and what they get. Because I think
But I'm saying, if we don't get Daniel Jones, we have Riley Leonard, and he'll be fine. He looked decent, which will be a downgrade, sure, but
no.
You know.
You don't know Riley Leonard, Jared.
did you not watch him play the last 2 games? He looked amazing.
I did see it, Jared, but
I wouldn't say amazing. I'll take that back.
I would
He
say
looked
there are 34, 35 better quarterbacks at least, given rookies that are coming in probably too.
Here goes Drew saying that Malik Willis would be a better option than Riley Leonard.
Yeah. Yeah,
And stay in the carousel, huh? Not just go with your guys, start trading for more quarterbacks.
Well,
Every year, people say to do that. We do it, and then they make fun of us for it. So no, keep your own guy.
The difference between Leonard and Willis. One's on your team right now and one's not.
Jared wants Mac attack.
The difference is that
More proven.
the difference is that Willis, when he's played, he's looked amazing. But before he got to the Packers, he was terrible. Same as Daniel Jones. Nobody believed in him.
Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones, but not Malik Willis.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that nobody believed in Daniel Jones until he started playing well on the Colts, and everyone's like, oh, it's Daniel Jones. He looks good. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So when Malik Willis comes over, if we trade for him and he doesn't look good, everyone's going to be like, oh, but he was so good on the Packers. Why isn't he that good? Like,
So you
it's a
don't want
risk
to
either way.
because you're scared that
You
it's
know
not-
Daniel Jones. You know the Daniel Jones we saw last year could have been an anomaly. That's not how he's played his whole career, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So who's to say that that doesn't happen next year? Who's to say that doesn't happen with Malik Willis? Who's to say Riley Leonard doesn't get better? Richardson's still an
Sure,
option.
but you can't if you're gonna make moves based on being scared, you're screwed.
We have like four quarterbacks that are. Everyone's saying trade for Willis, sign Daniel Jones, Riley Leonard. Oh, what about Richardson? Like there's four options. Either one we choose is going to be a risk.
Yeah.
And Jones is
I'm feeling to see
coming
why
off of a torn Achilles and a fractured fibula. That's not that's not safe. That's a risk.
I'm just confused why you think Leonard is a better option than Willis.
Because we have him on our team, we drafted him, we built him, we have coaches on our team that trained him. Like we have mentors for. Even Philip Rivers came over last year. He literally mentored. Obviously, he's not a Colt anymore, but he mentored Riley Leonard. Like we have pieces in place to build up his career. And trading for another handcuff, like 1 year kind of guy, is just kind of stupid.
Sign him. He's a free agent, so you don't have to give up anything besides money.
Okay, give up and add our fifth quarterback to our roster. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know.
I think the hope is Anthony Richardson. He's going to change the team, Jared, right?
No, he's not going to play another snap for the Colts. Even Charlie Gordon said that.
Really?
Yeah, really to me or to Zach? I don't know what Zach said.
Oh, no, really to you. Wait,
yeah,
are they going to trade him or what are they going to do?
Well, no, she said she was asked like going into the offseason, looking at your quarterback next year, what's the plan with Richardson? And she just said, well, I'm just going to stay in my own lane there. I'm not going to say anything about that.
Well, that's probably just deferring to Chris Ballard, who should have been fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know, it's the owner of your team. I feel like you have a say in what happens to the team.
Sure, but you don't say that to the media. That's not.
But if you had any faith, you'd be like, oh, we're going to weigh our options. We'll see. We'll make that decision when it gets, you wouldn't just say, I'm going to stay in my lane.
It's unique, but
yeah.
No,
Malik Willis is probably going to get a deal similar to what Justin Fields signed.
Yep.
Like a 2-year, 40 to 50 million, something like that.
Yep. With some nice guarantees in it. It'll be a lot of bonuses.
Depends what teams draft a quarterback this year.
I think he's going to go to Miami.
That's
my hunch.
What?
Willis to Miami.
Oh.
It just totally with all the Green Bay. I mean,
so they're going to move away from Tua to get Willis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same exact player. Kyler Murray's the same too.
They're actually quite different from a football standpoint.
Oh, because one's a righty, one's a lefty. Oh, you're right.
No,
you're right.
Just how Willis plays, Jared. I mean, he gives you.
I hate when you say how Willis plays. He's played like 3 or 4 games in the last 3 years. Like,
what do you mean?
Just 5?
Played in preseason.
He's played 5 games, sure, in the last 3 years. You know who else looked good in the preseason? Jason Bean. Where's he? Overseas somewhere. I don't know. Like, everyone's acting like he's this amazing player. Like, he hasn't had to play in important games and for more than 1 or 2
attributes.
Tua are the same as a lazy take. They're very different players. Their game style is totally different.
But you're sitting here saying that Malik Willis is better than Tua right now. That's the argument you're trying to make.
No, I'm just saying for a team fit, Jared.
Who said that? They're going to move on from Tua to get Malik Willis? That just feels like an upgrade.
Well,
that's
one 20 million versus the other one 55 million is a little bit different than just saying one's better. It's also 35 million.
Jared, depends on the price. I think what they can do with Willis might be more advantageous for maybe what that team wants to do. I don't think that's a outlandish thing to say.
I see the fit, I do, but if you're trying to say they need to move on from Tua to get Willis, it's like, well,
What if they just bring another guy in?
I don't see an upgrade there. That's what I'm saying. I just don't see an upgrade.
I didn't say get
If
rid
they
of
bring in
Tua.
Malik Willis and he earns the spot over Tua, yeah, sure, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Tua's in Miami next year?
I do.
Doubt it.
Yeah, personally. I think he is. I think Kyler's out of Arizona. I think
like
Malik
that's
Willis would be a good quarterback in Arizona.
I think that's the same situation. Expensive quarterback that's not great, not good.
Yeah, but they had the choice to go back to Kyler. Like he could have played. He could have, technically, but they stuck with Brissett. Like Tua has been the guy.
You get benched.
And they had choices. They had choices to go get someone to bench him. I mean, they stuck with him. So
didn't they bench him for Quinn Ewers?
Ewers. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. Oh,
He looked
maybe
pretty
they
good.
did. Yeah, you're right. But they also fired Mike McDaniel, and that was like their excuse.
That was like for the last 6 weeks or something. Tua got benched.
Yeah, but then they chose to blame McDaniel instead of Tua. So I'm sure they're going to Tua again.
So Arizona didn't blame Gannon. You know, like they both got a new head coach. They both have expensive quarterback that's not good that got benched at the end of the season.
Both teams need rebuilding, and that's why they're bringing in Mike LaFleur, and that's why they're bringing in Jeff Hafley. It's going to be unique. I think I'm intrigued to see how the rebuild goes for both teams. Obviously, you look at Arizona, and you already see some key young pieces there. I like to think same with Miami. They have a couple. They have a couple guys in the offensive and defensive interior line. But from there, it's like you have Achane, you have Waddle, but like, how do you
Tyreek Hill's still there too.
Yeah, but the likelihood of him being on a team is next to zero. So I don't know. I'm intrigued to talk through more of those offseason stories as we get through them, but I guess we are getting to the point. What?
Okay, one more question on this. If you're Miami, do you trade Achane to a team that misses out on Love?
This isn't fantasy football, is what I'd say.
This is what?
That feels like fantasy football to me. No,
you're saying that Achane should be traded?
If you're Miami, I mean, you're probably 3 years away minimum.
Well, look, New England, I mean, granted,
2
it took a
years.
couple years, but
Whatever. I mean,
Zach, no. No, I disagree.
well, you can sign to a huge extension, and by the time you're going to be competing again, his cap hit's going to be.
That makes as much sense as the Vikings trading Jefferson, honestly.
No.
Well, no. Different
How
positions.
wasn't it? No, they're both teams that are struggling that are a few years away.
Jared,
that are the best player on your
position,
team.
One plays a position.
Yeah, it's different positions,
33,
sure.
34. One peaks at 28.
I mean, okay, then what's a better example? It's like the Colts trading JT right now.
Well, Jared, I go from a team context, like you probably wouldn't do it. I mean, it's a gutsy thing to do.
My biggest thing I'm saying is like it makes no sense for the team to trade them. That's like my point. Like, why would the Dolphins trade?
Yeah,
their best
I don't
player?
think it'll happen, but I get where Zach's coming from. Why carry an asset where
Your
you
most
have to extend
valuable
them?
asset is at the worst possible position you can have it at if you're not competing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like that's my point. That's my biggest like criticism to teams that trade their best players when they're like young is like, okay, if you wait 2 years, you're a playoff team, and now you wish you had someone like Achane. Then you try to work to find another Achane. When it's like you just had him, why'd you trade him?
Yeah,
that's the
I'll
hard part
say,
for me to understand.
Yeah, I'll bring up the schedule thing one more time. We've seen teams turn around fast, and it helps kind of the NFL is built where it's really hard to stay good for a long time, and conversely, it's hard to be bad for a long time. And obviously, there's exceptions to both of those equations.
The Steelers and Colts are right in the middle,
When you look at how the schedules are set, when you look at how draft compensation is given, it makes it hard to be bad for a long period of time. So I also will lead to like a lot of these teams don't look at that large rebuild window like you in the NBA, for example, or even in baseball, right? I think the NFL, there's always this win now mentality. And granted, there should be in other sports, but gosh, we have a third of the NBA not even playing to win right now. But on the NFL side, there's always, every team's competing. So I feel like I'll give it maybe not next year, but the following year, like you'd think they'd be, I won't say competitive, but they're going to be a mid team, you'd think. But
I mean, yeah, it's also part of that though is even if if you win 7-8 games, it's like you got to make, even if there's not a realistic chance like you're winning a Super Bowl, it's still you can save your job by making the playoffs, stuff like that.
Yep.
So we're looking at the long term for the next 10 years, the best route for this Dolphins team to take is probably trade Achane. Issue is you just hired a new coach, GM. It's like you can't trade your best player because then obviously it's going to hurt how you play the next 3 years for sure, and then you're going to be fired.
So should the Raiders trade Genty?
No, I'd say the Raiders are they're in a much better spot.
Yeah, kind of where Zach's going with this is Miami's already 28th in cap. They already have that. They already have
just starting.
They already have an alarming decision with quarterback. How that's going to be? That's almost like you have to have like a quarterback on a rookie deal to even be competitive with having that. Think about what Denver was managed to do with Bo Nix. Conversely, with the Raiders, they got $87 million in cap. They're gonna have a rookie quarterback under contract, rookie running back, rookie tight end. Some positions there of skill positions that might require more dollars, and they should be able to vastly improve the offensive line.
So if the Raiders go out and trade for a few offensive linemen or just draft well and land a few picks, some linemen in the draft, like how far away is that team? I know their defense is still struggling, but
from Super Bowl contention or like
a playoff team.
Playoff team.
Yeah.
We're gonna win some games next year.
That division's tough, which sucks.
Yeah.
But
again, their schedule.
I think they're like a year. I think they're a year away. Personally.
If Kubiak's the guy and their offense gets clicking like how it can, they could probably win 7-8 games this year, and then probably the year after that.
Yeah. Depending on how their players develop, if Genty turns out to be his college self, and if Mendoza actually converts to an NFL quarterback but
Mendoza has to play well his first 2 years.
If everything goes well, that's their ceiling. Yeah.
But yeah, Jared, so Tua, his contract this year is $56 million cap hit. So almost a fifth of their cap is going to Tua.
Yikes.
His agent, by the way,
I forgot he got such a. Yeah, I forgot he got a huge contract. Like
he got like what Love got.
Which
what
I guess I didn't know is after next year they can move off of it for $35 million. So he might actually be there this year and then next year be gone.
I did see. Yeah, I do remember
how feasible it is.
And
I guess it would probably be spread out for post June 1st anyway, so it's doable this year too. But
there's a chance he's not even playing. Like I mean, kind of the point I was more so making was they bring somebody in. I actually never said like they're going to release Tua. I was more so pointing to the fact that they bring a guy in, they draft either a guy, they keep internally what they have with Quinn Ewers, and maybe Tua's just not even the starter next year. I don't. We'll obviously learn more as the season progresses. Offseason.
Not gonna lie to you, I didn't watch a single snap of Quinn Ewers this year on the Dolphins. Like, did he play well? Like,
he played fine. He had some moments. It wasn't. He still. I mean, he threw a couple picks here and there. I mean, it was a rookie quarterback playing, so like a lot of things there. But you saw some things you liked. I thought the arm talent was better than what I expected. So I don't know. Something maybe they could roll with, but I don't see him as a future their future star per se. So okay,
8 months later we'll find out, I guess.
And
why is the offseason so long for NFL? Like I get it.
It's like 6 months. Good news, we got
This
baseball
format
soon.
isn't too bad.
Why don't you just start?
And everything. It's once we get past the draft, then it's a long time.
That's the
But
boring
think
time.
of that.
Free
No,
agents
think
are
of
signed.
that. Zach, think of that. Baseball ends in October, like November almost, like week 8 of the NFL season, week 6, whatever it is. Now football's over just now, and baseball starts in a month and a half.
There's basketball.
And basketball's on now. I mean, basketball's like a 6-month schedule. Baseball's like 8 months or 7 months, whatever it is. It's like crazy that the NFL season's only like 3 months long, 3 to 4.
Well, it's also a far more physical sport that.
Yeah, it makes sense. But you could start it in August.
Would be
Yeah, you could start. Yeah, I guess there's not much ways to change it.
All right.
I can't see this at all. My phone.
What is this?
Well,
I can zoom in. There we go. I got it.
I will. Okay, so for those listening, I just put up 93 names, and the question today is, can you name the top 5 tight ends each week for the 2023 NFL season in fantasy?
2 years ago.
So 2023 season. So I guess if you look at it really, Zach, it's technically 3 years ago now, because if you want to, we just completed a season. So if you look at it, the 2023-2024 season, we got some names.
Yeah. Oh, this is the one where like the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
No.
Year before that.
Chiefs won. This is the Joe Flacco year, I'm pretty sure. If we're like really like.
Okay, say this again. 2023-2024 season fantasy.
Okay.
Yep, fantasy tight end. The same game we played with tight ends now. We haven't done tight end one. Made it more recent.
This is my camera that you're going to have to deal with.
That's okay. We see Jared still. You got 6 minutes. I'm already seeing some names. All right, ready, set, go. Okay.
Henry.
Kelsey.
Yeah, let's start
Joku.
there.
Well, I'm going week 1. New England.
Noah Gray.
Nope, not Gray. Not Tremble.
Sanders.
Bowers wasn't in round yet. Pitts
Waller
was here. Waller on the Giants.
Yeah, Schultz.
No Laporte. Oh, this was Laporte's year.
Komet.
Nice.
Was it Hayden Hurst?
Njoku.
We got him already.
You did.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Oh
not.
my God, what's his name on the Chargers? Oh my God.
Conklin.
No Conklin. No Rudolph. Otten.
Ferguson.
There he is. Who?
Ferguson. Jake Ferguson.
Yep, Jake Ferguson.
Higbee.
Who, Jared?
Higbee.
Yep.
Knox.
Fryermuth.
Yep. I spelled it right.
Dawson
Wow.
Knox.
Nope.
Shoot.
Kincaid. Boom.
Yeah.
Philly.
Ingram.
Yep.
Goddard.
It's okay. We should be able to do this. Colts is on here.
Likely.
Mayer.
Yep, likely Mayer. Who's the second tight end for Atlanta? And second for New England, for that matter.
Who's the Chargers tight end guys?
I don't know. I tried a few.
Well, Cox.
No, I know who it is. I had him that one year. He went to a new team. He had a good.
Trey Burton.
No, it's not him. Disley. Yep, Will Disley was week 18. He's with Seattle.
Colts has got to be. It's not Molly Cox. It's not Burton. It's got to be.
I know who it is. He had a big touchdown week. Then I kept trying to trade you. He's like 6'6".
It's not Jelani Woods.
It's Woods. No, I thought it was
going to be Jelani. He didn't play at all.
I thought it was going to be Jelani.
Ogletree?
Is Tennessee Okaku?
There it is.
Yeah, probably.
Okaku.
You should help me spell that, though.
I'm on my phone. Someone else has got to help.
2 Ks. OCONCW. Oh, or OK.
It's okay.
My bad. Yeah, OKON.
OKON.
Ocon.
W.
I think it's KU or W.
Can you just look it up, Zach? Because we're just wasting time.
Who's the Minnesota guy? He's still there, I think.
I already said.
No, is it Irv Smith?
Oh, nice. John Smith. I was thinking of the other. That's what I was thinking of for Irv. No, it's not him. It's.
How do you spell Conquo?
Okay. ONKWO.
Okay. Thank you.
Chargers. Who's the Chargers tight end?
Didn't they rotate him?
I thought it's not Disley, but he was with Seattle then.
Was Austin Hooper in the league somewhere?
That's a good guess, but not him.
Washington, Logan Thomas?
England.
I was like, he wouldn't be out here. That's awesome.
Wow.
Okay, who's the Minnesota guy? I keep thinking Josh Naylor, but that's not it.
I mean, the Chargers tight end is on here 3 times. Minnesota tight end is on here twice.
Yep. And it's not Hawkinson. And it's not Kyle Rudolph. I tried that.
Is it Munt?
Oh, he's one of them.
You sure it's not Hawkinson?
Jared, he's already on here.
Oh, all right.
Cleveland, who's with Njoku?
Oh, I streamed him once. Harrison
Bryant.
Yeah.
See, I'm good. Kansas City. It's not Noah Gray.
Oh, who's in New England with Hooper? It was Hooper and it wasn't
Henry.
It was Hooper and Smith, wasn't it? Never mind.
Yeah,
Johnny Smith and Henry. Yeah.
Johnny Smith was in Atlanta this year, by the way. So
Kansas City. Backup. Noah Gray, Kelsey, and who was it?
kind of tougher. We nailed it. We just missed 2. We're missing 3 names right now, basically.
It's Chargers guy.
It was so they had Hayden Hurst. They didn't have Alex Hooper. They had
Oh my God. Disley. It's someone good. It has to be.
I feel like it's not.
I'm gonna
You
guess
don't think so?
we got all the
It
good
could be
names.
112-yard.
Jackson, Johnson, Miller.
All right. Well, we're about to learn. We're about to be humbled. We're missing 7 names with basically 3 players. Farrell Brown. I don't feel bad. Oh my, look at the names we missed, guys. Blake Bell.
Stone Smart. Everett. That's what I was
Josh
thinking.
Oliver.
No, Gerald
That's
Everett's
what I was
the one.
thinking of when I got
Munch. We should have got Gerald Everett. We should have got Josh Oliver. I am shocked that it's not the same names. Like I did not know. I forgot about Farrell Brown.
Tight ends. I mean,
Blake Bell.
You look at Blake Bell. That's probably like a 12-yard touchdown catch. That's probably all it is.
That is one catch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the only name I'm mad about is Gerald Everett, I think.
Me too. So we got a bunch of. That was pretty good though. Pretty good. We got time for one more. I think we could see Jared.
My camera, isn't that awesome?
It's a
you get to see everything. It's kind of cool.
I think we do another one of those. I don't. Do we have a position in mind?
Kick return. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have to do one of those still. We could. We could do one. Based on again, we didn't do when we started. We can do it the year we started this. In 21, we can do the quarterback's probably too easy.
I guarantee you we'll not get all the quarterbacks. Sure we might. Quarterbacks, yeah.
Well, let's do it. Let's first.
We won't get all the quarterbacks. You don't think?
Is there like a receiver?
No, we're doing Zach. We're doing quarterbacks now. Sorry, you just bet we won. Zach just bet we won, Jared.
Quarterbacks. How many are there? Okay.
Week 8. 18 weeks.
This is gonna be like 20 names total
in fantasy. We should be able to do this. Let's just knock this out. Hopefully.
Tyler had a good start.
All right, we have 4 minutes only though. Holy crap!
This is so easy.
Well, let's do
Murray,
it.
Mahomes, Goff, Breeze, Brady.
Nope.
Goff, Stafford,
Goff.
Lamar.
Jackson, Manning, Stafford.
Not Manning.
No, that's not Manning. Jared. Manning gone by this. Daniel Jones.
Love. Or is it Rodgers?
No.
Rodgers. Carolina.
Okay, maybe we don't get them all. Okay.
Or
Cam Newton.
No,
Oh,
he's not
really?
here.
Oh. We're not gonna get that Carolina one probably. Oh, is that Dalton?
Wilson,
I already tried
Burrow,
Oh,
Wilson, Prescott, Tannehill,
Jared, who's the Colts? Rivers.
2021 Matt Ryan. No, it's not.
And
It's
Atlanta. Oh, no.
is it Wentz?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
There it is.
Tyrod Taylor play anywhere?
Do you type in, was Brees retired by now?
No, Brees was gone, Jared. Winston and Winston got benched later in the year, and somebody else.
Is Derek Carr? No, he signed.
Roethlisberger?
Can you somebody help me to his name?
I mean, it's Roethlisberger.
He's not on here.
What? Pittsburgh.
On name.
You missed, Roethlis.
Garoppolo.
Yeah, just name the quarterbacks that we.
Davis Mills
Okay.
or Watson.
Yep.
TAGOVAILOA.
VA.
VAILLOA. Okay.
Yep, got it.
And then Jimmy.
Yep. I'm ready.
GARO. PPOLO.
Yeah, I spelled. Oh, I thought I spelled that right. Jeez.
Trubisky.
Nope, it's going to be Fields.
Fields.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Then the Jets.
Darnold? Sam Darnold?
Oh, it's Carolina. And then we got
Okay. So who's the Jets then?
the Jets is Taylor. Nope,
Simeon? Marcus Simeon?
not McCown.
It's like Zach Wilson. Didn't he have a big game one?
Wilson, Zach Wilson.
I already got Zach Wilson, guys. I already
Oh, really?
Yep, he's on the bottom, week 16.
There's 2 Jets on here.
There's also New Orleans.
New Orleans, Pittsburgh.
Oh, there's like 3 New Orleans, 4 New Orleans.
Kenny Pickett.
Who's the Saints guy?
Did I spell Mariota right? Like, cause I was like,
I
I
think
just
you
spelled
had
it like 8 different ways. Washington, Jets.
Rudolph. Is Kyle Rudolph here for
Mason Rudolph. No.
Mason Rudolph? That's what I meant.
See, I knew we wouldn't get them all. Bummer.
You type in Wilson? You typed in
I typed in
you
Wilson a couple times. Josh Johnson.
Oh, knew that one.
Dude, who's the Saints quarterback?
It was a bridge year with a lot of guys.
Taysom Hill.
I already got him.
That's terrible.
Oh, sorry,
Oh, you
I
didn't.
got him for the tight end one. My bad. Taylor
Michael
Heineke,
White.
Mike White.
I typed it. You said Simeon.
I typed in
said
Simeon a
dude.
couple of times and I spelt it wrong, I guess. And Ben
And I said Roethlisberger too.
He still
Yep.
played.
Chose not to.
I
Look at that. I
typed
said
in
Roethlisberger and Simeon.
and I typed them both in. And I spelt them wrong, Jared. I missed an
Yeah.
I. I think I missed an I in one and missed an H in the other. So there you go. We technically
We
just
still
missed
would've
Mike
got him.
White.
We missed 2 of them. We missed, yeah.
So wasn't too bad.
Yikes. See? Told you we
Did we
would get
beat
them
the
all.
average? Barely.
Yeah, but we technically exceeded it just because I couldn't spell
Yeah.
some of them. Which it's hard. It's a hard job trying to spell without a word
Is
bank.
it?
And yeah, I've gotten some of the names down, but
Going back to 2021 is tough.
It really
Yeah.
is. I'll read you guys a couple of favorite weeks. So again, keep in mind, this is again when we started the show. One of my favorite weeks is week 9. Lamar was top and Herbert was number 2, which fine, whatever. Matt Ryan 3, Josh Johnson 4, Carson Wentz 5. Interesting week. Gosh, Cam Newton being. I'm looking at this week 11 one. Herbert, Rodgers, Hurts, whatever. Newton and Trevor Siemian. I don't know. It's weird to see, like, you wouldn't think this now. Like, I'll read you week 14. Like, all these guys played in the league the same year. Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Taysom Hill, and Ben Roethlisberger. Just
Roethlisberger
fascinating.
feels like he retired forever ago.
Yeah.
That had to
3
be
years ago,
next.
right?
I would have guessed 2019 was his last year. I'm shocked he's on here.
Yeah.
But I do remember this year. The only reason I really remember this year is because, like, I remember Matt Ryan being with Atlanta and Kyle Pitts having that big year. Like, I just think
Wasn't
about,
this the year that the Commanders made the playoffs and Heineke had that crazy run?
I think this would have been the year before because
Wasn't it?
or a year after it. I mean,
yeah.
because I thought that was like his first year starting. Didn't he come in like week 17 or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Something
I'm
like
wrong,
that.
but-
So yeah, we got that Carolina. Sam Darnold, there he is. Back-to-back weeks. Week 3, 25 points. Week 4, 33 points.
He's always been amazing. That's what I'm saying. Top 5 most overhyped players right now in the league.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Jared's got it. Jared's got it down. No. Well. All right. You
He
guys
is
got anything
good.
else?
He's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He's good.
Solid.
Right.
He's average.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's great. He's good.
He can win you. He's the worst quarterback who can win you a Super Bowl now.
I don't know. He's better than Josh Allen and Lamar and Baker, Josh
He
Rosen.
joins the group. Now,
Best in
is
the-
Jared
best in the
Goff the
class.
worst quarterback you win a Super Bowl with?
Yeah, probably. I think he passed Jared Goff. That's what he did.
He passed Jared Goff. Well, that's
I
fair.
don't know who's next on the list to pass. I'm not sure.
Of what? Worst quarterbacks
He can win a Super Bowl with.
that you can win a Super Bowl with.
Is
Okay.
Darnold right after or right before Goff, or is it somebody else?
I was thinking through it. I'll just tell you, yeah, there's only that's the last piece because there are guys outside of that now are it's Kyler Murray's outside of it, right? I mean,
Okay, you're saying Sam Darnold's on Kyler Murray's level? That's crazy.
no,
If you're
no.
comparing them.
I said I'm saying Darnold's clearly better. I'm just saying outside the circle of trust, Jared.
Okay. Well, the circle of trust let you down. Just saying.
Well,
This year.
you can join the circle.
He won't be joining the circle. I'm sure you won't even have the Seahawks in your top 10 next year. They're not that good. Sam Darnold, but
No, team's good. We're doing team rankings. They most certainly will be. That was a poor read. That wasn't even just us. A lot of people just totally missed on just the overall team factor that they had.
To be honest, when I chose like division winners to start the year, I saw Rams, I saw Niners, and I saw I didn't see the Seahawks. I was like, you know what, Rams probably decent, Niners
my team.
decent, and I was like, Seahawks maybe, but no, I just didn't think they'd even be contending, and they just kept winning. So, oh,
Speaking of winning, Jared, you're in that second half of the show. Totally came in clutch. What a comeback!
it's like I don't know, it's like the opposite of the Packers. Got off to a bad start and ended up amazing. Packers,
Oh.
good start.
They switch it up sometimes. Sometimes they start bad and end good.
But no, in all honesty, like we said, like wild card week and divisional was like peak amazing. Probably the best wild card week we've ever seen for football, and then it's just straight downhill. It was terrible.
It was the first 2 games of divisional round.
Yeah,
Last-
The
yeah.
NFC
Yeah, it
Championship.
fell off. You're right.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Yeah.
That was the
NFC
only game
we had
game
that-
after.
Super Bowl.
We had that Chargers Patriots game, and then like Texans and Steelers game. That was just
So the Seahawks 49ers game was a disaster.
yeah.
That
That's
was
true.
the Sunday night game for divisional.
Yeah.
40 to
Starting-
10 or whatever. Yeah.
Those are the games that open my eyes. We cannot expand the NFL playoffs any further.
No.
Like
Yeah. Plus, you see a game like New England and Denver, and it's like if there's all teams are just gonna be playing in snow, like you can't really go too much further into the winter.
Yeah, my favorite performance this postseason still is the CJ Stroud divisional game. It still lives up there with me.
So you don't think he's good anymore, do you?
I never thought he was good, Jared. He was never.
Oh, after rookie year, everyone's like, he's so good. He had a good rookie year. He had a good rookie year. 1 year wonder. Bad second year.
Jaden Daniels is the guy I'm really high on. Where I'll have to own up and say
he got hurt.
Yeah, you too. He's hurt. I think he's a total stud.
Yeah.
All right. Well, one more question: who's winning more games, Titans or the Giants?
Giants.
Ooh.
Not even close. Giants are going to win 8 or 9 games. Titans 7 at most.
Titans have an easier division. I'll lead with that.
Don't care.
Titans.
The Giants have everything they need, besides maybe an offensive line. Draft well.
I'll say the Giants should be favored to win more games, but I'm going to go. My hunch is Titans.
Wow. I think Titans are going to be one of the worst teams again.
I don't think Titans are going to finish in last.
That means you think the Colts are going to finish last.
Or Houston.
Yeah.
Houston.
Stroud divisional around Stroud all year.
Davis Mills would come in clean.
And they'd still win like 10 games probably because that defense is too good. God, if they had if they had Daniel Jones this year, like they would have won 15 games if he was healthy all year. Personally, I think so. I mean, Stroud wasn't even average. He was just bad. He was just really bad. But
Trevor Lawrence is the truth. He's the future.
Yeah, he was good this year. He got some MVP votes.
Yeah.
And then Herbert got an MVP vote. Herbert got an MVP vote.
The guy came out and said why.
It made sense. It made sense, but it was weird.
Yeah, I mean, I respect if you're going to make that kind of vote, though. Like, you got to come out.
What did he say?
He brought up the offensive line, Jared, and kind of what he was playing with, like, and where they got.
Yeah. They said, like, he basically went out there and carried that offense to, like, keep him relevant.
So then why wouldn't he say the same thing about Josh Allen and how bad his defense was?
Well, it's different when you're getting hit versus you're just defense is giving up a bunch of points. You know, it's
sure, yeah, but he's not MVP. But sure, I get his point, but that's not justifiably a reason.
Herbert and Lawrence both like grew on me a lot this year. Like and I'm not saying that obviously comes with the stats and like how they played, but I'll say Herbert first and foremost. Like, I don't know, just was very impressed with. Still Lawrence, I need some to, I still am a little hesitant given the what we've also seen before. But
I mean, is the
Herbert's Lawrence is like a Malik Willis type player with like a lot more talent. Like he has bonehead mistakes, but he also just has a lot more talent. That's my opinion. He's got some Jordan Love in him.
Comparison, but
he's got some Jordan Love in him. He's got some what did I just say? What's his name? Oh my god. What the hell's his name?
You're confusing me.
I'll let you struggle.
All right. I think that's the time to wrap it. Wrap it from here. Zack Rausch, Jared Valleskey, myself, Drew Skyberg here on this Thursday night. Thank you all for listening to yet another episode of Drew Sports Crew, The Journey to Million, the perfect podcast for you.